Alright, so they're dropping more gameplay for Xenoverse 3. I really want to see some actual character gameplay, not just CACs. I think I'm over the CACs already. Let's see what we're dealing with here. It's a closer look. Yeah, I'm over the CACs, man. Show me something special.
You there, is my voice reaching your ears?
It's starting the same way as the last trailer.
You have been summoned, brought here.
The voice calls out to you.
Far away.
At Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour 2026, we revealed Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3.
Yes.
In its brand new world, Age 1000, brought to life by Akira Toriyama.
Okay.
This setting opens the door to a new era of Dragon Ball, with original characters, familiar faces, and many mysteries.
That's not really Trunks, though.
A unique aspect
and that's not even Piccolo.
Series is that
they're
you
just
can become
copies.
Whoever you want in the game.
Oh.
The latest trailer gives us some hints about the new possibilities.
You know what they're doing?
Most important,
since there's no time travel, the only way you can play as a character is just to use their souls from the records of their existence. It's not even them. Like, it kind of sucks.
Setting and mechanics of this game.
It's kind of ass. I know they got it from the Breakers, but
into the hero you've always wanted to be, using the skills, attacks, and supports. Thanks to your connections to the Dragon Ball characters.
His Super Saiyan hair is so ugly. I'm not trying to be negative, but fuck.
You'll be able to build your own character, but for today,
we
will be playing the default Saiyan character, JH. Before heading out, let's take a look at your personal space.
It changed his English name.
Starts off cluttered and unorganized, but with a little help from Koa, it will become a clean, functional space ready for you to shape.
We're here to fight. What is this?
Decorate, arrange furniture, and customize your character's appearance, creating a space that truly reflects who you want to become. Now, let's step outside.
Can I trap in there?
Outside, a whole city is waiting to be explored. This will also serve
Gamma
as your
1,
online
of course
hub
he's going to be
to
alive.
meet and play with other players. It looks like Gamma 1 already has a mission for us.
Oh, he got a different, got rid of
Now
that
let's
red ribbon
take a look
logo.
at a complete mission playthrough.
This is the one we already saw?
This quest
No, it's different.
takes place in the Glacier area, where you fight through Frieza Force soldiers and other opponents.
Whoa, look at the stage.
With 3 other Great Saiya squad members, including
how large is the stage?
Together, they'll push
this looks like an adventure mode almost.
Before they reach the mission boss.
Like the stages on the previous games are obviously like arena fighter battle stages, even though they're larger than most arena fighter stages because they're Dragon Ball games.
In the upper left.
They're still, you know, they had barrier elements. This looks like an actual
how to combine rush attacks and heavy attacks.
Little quest, like there's a pathway you gotta travel through.
Based on your battle style, your moves and combos will change.
This is interesting.
You can see the differences between our default Saiyan and Earthling characters made for
She's human?
One has the attacks and combos of Vegeta, and the other one uses Goku's moves.
Oh. So we don't got the freedom to make them fight differently from each other.
Attacks, ultimate attacks, Soul Assist, and Soul Switch. These abilities are the fulcrum points that shift the balance of battle in your favor. Super attacks come in multiple types with
look how dark he is behind that ice glacier, man.
Attacks deliver heavier, more cinematic attacks once their gauge is filled.
That's some Dragon Ball Z Kakarot stuff right there. It's a giant Kamehameha, like just killing a mass amount of people. That's some Kakarot stuff.
Our player's ultimate attack is ready to activate.
Yeah, they got this from Kakarot.
It's long range.
It's your biggest move.
Area, perfect to soften up this
specifically made to destroy hordes.
Ki is at the center of every fight. Controlling your own ki.
There's no stamina gauge anymore.
Battle. You can drain
but where's the ki gauge?
In several ways.
Yeah, but where's your own ki gauge?
And heavy charge attacks could do the job, but using ki drain type super attacks would be even more efficient to drain their ki to 0.
Every attack has a cooldown instead, maybe? Like a mobile game?
Become wide open for devastating
it feels an Android character, it makes sense. Let me listen to what this guy said again.
Type super attacks would be even more efficient to drain their ki to 0 and cause a ki break to your opponent. They become wide open for a
it's sort of like fighting great apes. We had to destroy their armor gauge just to get to the actual health bar. I don't like that. Unless it is stamina gauge, I don't know. stamina gauge functions in the same way, really. But you could like get rid of the gauge with one punch if you use the right stamina break
It's time for
attack.
the main event, the mission boss.
This one goes away over time
This
and
team is up
diminishes, so it's
against
more
Broly
it's more
from
similar to the
Dragon
Grade
Ball
A thing.
Super.
You need to shade Broly more, man. His hair looks like Play-Doh. Doesn't his hair look like Play-Doh? Oh my god. It looks like Play-Doh, bro. They gotta do something. Oh my god, looks like a batch of green bananas. Just a batch of green bananas.
The battle is at its peak.
Not trying to be racist
Use
because
the
he's
environment when you can to block
he is a
attacks
monkey
and save
man.
your ki. Soul Assist lets Dragon Ball characters support you directly in battle. Once the assist
Support
gauge
you
is
or you just
filled,
become them?
You can call in a Soul Assist to create an immediate advantage. In this video,
Oh, it's alright.
the
You get
default Saiyan
assist.
character can call on Trunks, while the default Earthling character can call on Vegeta.
So it's like, so those are the actual
Start
characters then,
sequence
right?
of fights.
What's this?
If
Yeah,
you or
Vegeta's
an
talking to
ally
them.
gets knocked out,
What's the soul
you can be
transformation
revived
stuff
by
I keep
another
hearing
team
about?
member staying at their side
That I
for a
saw.
while.
Alright, that's a
Look
normal
again at our
Xenoverse
Earthling
mechanic.
character. When the potential meter reaches its maximum, you can trigger a soul switch and switch to the Dragon Ball character of your choice. In this video,
So it is them. It's like they're possessing you, actually. So it is the Dragon Ball character. You're being possessed by them. That's what it seems like. That lessens the blow. But why can't I just choose? This is like a parallel quest, right? It's not like a real quest. Why can't I just choose Trunks and do the quest from start to finish as future Trunks? Why do I have to switch? Why do I have to soul swap?
the Earthling player shifts into future Trunks. This ability
For a time
sharply
limit.
boosts your combat performance with faster super attack cooldowns.
It boosts your combat performance, but what if I customize my character to be stronger than Android Saga Trunks? Would it be a nerf if I was to then soul swap into him? This is why I think you just let us choose a character instead of this, you know? It's weird.
And character-specific abilities.
You know how this mechanic would be fire if you're friends with someone who has a stronger avatar than you, and you're doing an offline parallel quest against 4 Harudagons and 12 Omega Shenrons? Yeah. Let me turn into my friend who actually has Ultra Instinct because I'm still a Namek Saga tier fighter. Let me actually turn into my friend who has Ultra Instinct on his account for like 25 seconds. That would be cool. That's some Mega Man stuff right there.
Soul Switch, there is Awakening.
Star Force for the
In this
DS.
video, the Saiyan character can awaken into a Super Saiyan. This
His Super
feature
Saiyan hair is
allows players
trash.
to transform into
His hair is more similar to
Super
Trunks, so it should look
based
more
on
similar to
their
Trunks than Super
choice,
Saiyan hair in my
granting
opinion.
Bonuses and power for a limited time.
Yeah, his
And
hair
when
is
it's all
chopped.
said and done, the last
This
thing
is
to
chopped.
do is celebrate. Your team will receive plenty of rewards for their efforts. allowing
JH?
you to grow stronger,
Let's call him
customize your
Jason.
character, and prepare for even greater
They didn't have to
challenges
change his
ahead.
name
Your connection
for the
to
English,
Dragon Ball characters
explanation.
unlocks endless possibilities.
because they just killed the whole joke. Sen means 1000. Everyone knows this dude's
Adapts
meme
to
name is
any
John
battle,
1000, and
whether
Japan
you're facing
actually
countless enemies or a
called him
single
that.
overwhelming opponent.
The American version got rid of it. This looks way better than that Great Sandman trash he was wearing.
Adapt
The hell?
to any battle, whether you're facing countless enemies
What?
or a single
Look at
overwhelming
it.
opponent.
It looks way better. I want to see him go Super Saiyan wearing that.
And that's just the
No,
start of what's
no, I
new
don't think
in
that fit's
Dragon
gonna
Ball
save his stupid
Xenoverse
hair.
3. There's also a whole new world.
I'm just
into
pissed
what's
off
new
that they
in
made the
Dragon Ball
freaking secondary
Xenoverse 3.
rival character cooler than your own character. You know what? My bad. I forget. This is a default character. You have the possibility to make a cooler character than even this guy. I gotta remember that.
There's also a whole new world.
You know, the
into
same thing happened with Street Fighter 6. Like, I'm just heavily judging the custom created character that they chose. So, like, you know, this is not, like, representative of who you're actually going to be playing as. I got to keep that in mind.
Discover. So much more will be revealed, so stay tuned. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3.
Can we go back to Super Saiyan real quick?
When
'Cause,
it's all space of their choice,
oh, I don't like
to the
this.
Soul Switch, there is a
Oh my god, they're going the freaking mobile game direction. I was afraid of this. This Dragon Ball game is unlike any other Dragon Ball game. It's like almost all of the arena fighter isms that Xenoverse 1 and 2 had are being removed. They're being removed. So check out this screen, alright? Let me get to the Super Saiyan. I want to see a screen that has a Super Saiyan icon.
the Saiyan
So check this out. Notice how all their health bars, including your own, There's no key meter. Alright, there's no key meter. Notice how we have 2 key blasts on the left side, right? One of them seems to have like a... It's discolored. It's not filled up all the way. There's blue filling it up, right? That means that there's a cooldown time for each attack that you have to do. That means your character cannot power up. You have to wait until you're able to use that attack again instead of powering up to use that. Powering up has been a traditional staple of Dragon Ball games since forever, just to use new attacks. And them doing this, if they were doing this for characters like Android 18 and Android 17, fine, because they need that. Like, I never liked playing as androids on the Budokai series as Xenoverse, even though it's not a Budokai game, it's made by the same developers, so they sort of operate the same, in which you can't power up as them. So having like a cooldown meter for android characters would be better, in my opinion. But doing this for every character, they're just straight up turning this into a mobile game at this point. This is how Bleach Brave Souls operates, really. This is just mobile game stuff. I don't know how I feel about that. I'd rather just be able to power up and use and spam as many attacks if I have to. If I have enough energy, if I have enough ki to shoot 2 Kamehamehas, one after another, after charging them completely, I shouldn't have to wait for a cooldown. You know what I mean? If I'm firing a Kamehameha, let's say I combo into a Kamehameha, right? And like, yeah, the character's done. I'm going to have to charge another Kamehameha, but my teammate's holding them in place by doing another combo while I charge the other Kamehameha. I should be able to do that. I shouldn't have to wait for a cooldown time for me to be able to use that attack again. If I have more than enough ki, if I have an astronomical amount of ki, I should have the freedom to use as many as I want. This is limiting. I don't like that. What I find even more disgusting is the fact that your Super Saiyan transformation has a time limit. If it was Super Saiyan 3, fine, but he's clearly a Super Saiyan 1, and he has a time limit. This is because they're getting rid of the key meter. If you were able to power up, this is another thing. On the Budokai games, the Super Saiyan transformations also have a time limit. The difference is you could power up to undo that time limit a little bit, because that time limit comes in a form of ki drainage. You could just power up and undo whatever time you lost to gain more time. This doesn't seem to be the case. So, in my opinion, since they want to put a time limit, this is clearly Super Saiyan Grade 1. This is some Super Saiyan Grade 1 nonsense. This is some Super Saiyan Grade 2 nonsense. And this is some Super Saiyan Grade 3 nonsense. And the fact that they're teasing that you're able to go into a Super Saiyan 3 from this is a joke. Super Saiyan 3 is the only advanced Super Saiyan transformation that should have a time limit. Maybe arguably Super Saiyan 2, since not even, because yeah, Gohan unlocks Super Saiyan 2 via stress and anger, but it's kind of hard. It's hard. No, it's not. Super Saiyan 2 has been mastered by Dragon Ball Super characters, so there shouldn't be a time limit on that at all. The reason why I was messing around with the concept of Super Saiyan 2 having a time limit is because you need to understand what Super Saiyan 2 was when it was revealed. The whole point of Super Saiyan 2 during the Cell Saga was to turn Super Saiyan 1 into a base form and then become a Super Saiyan again while you're already a Super Saiyan, which was Super Saiyan 2, meaning Super Saiyan 2 should have the same strain as a Super Saiyan Grade 1. And yes, like, downsides to a Super Saiyan form sounds bad, but you guys have to realize that whatever stress and strain Super Saiyan Grade 1 was causing wasn't that crazy. It's not that big of a deal compared to Super Saiyan Grade 2 and 3. It wasn't that crazy because they're relying on anger. They're a little stressed out a little bit. You know, that's what anger does to you. So when Gohan became a Super Saiyan 2, yeah, I could see him having a slight time limit. Nothing crazy. Nothing too crazy, you know? He could finish. He should be able to finish the battle in the form, all right? If it's like 3 people, then you're in trouble. You know, he might not be able to finish that fight. Super Saiyan 3, that has such a bad time limit. Like, you're not guaranteed to finish that fight, you know? So, but then like, I look at characters like Future Trunks and Dragon Ball Super. I'm pretty sure Super Saiyan 2 is stable, so he wouldn't have a time limit for that. Probably post God absorbed Goku and Vegeta probably wouldn't have a time limit in Super Saiyan 2 either. I'd even say, not even, the moment Buu Saga Goku shouldn't have a time limit for his Super Saiyan 2. That might just be a Cell Saga thing. It could be a Buu Saga Vegeta thing too. Goku might be the only character that wouldn't have a time limit during his Super Saiyan 2 during the Buu Saga. They don't want to say in Dragon Ball Super, they all get over that. Alright? We don't talk about GT because it's like everyone forgets they could go Super Saiyan 2. And they just catch unnecessary ass beatings on that for no reason. They just go, the only Super Saiyan forms that exist on GT is 1, 3, and 4. It's just the dumbest shit ever. Vegeta's so stupid on that show. That ass, I'm sorry for like changing subjects, but that ass beating he got from 17 would have been lessened if he used Super Saiyan 2. It's just, I hate it. But yeah, back to the game though. Like, this is dumb. This whole new system of them getting rid of the key-based stuff, I hate it. I don't like it.
Character can awaken into a Super Saiyan.
59,
This
58,
feature allows
40.
players
I
to
hate this.
transform into more powerful forms based on the race of their choice.
I hate
granting
this.
Bonuses and power.
Give me the time limit once I go Super Saiyan 3. Get rid of it.
Said and done, the last thing to do is celebrate.
What would be cool is if you first get Super Saiyan, you have a time limit, but you overcome that once you get grade 4. Which you're not going to call it grade 4, but let's say once you reach a certain level, your stats reach a certain level, they should just get rid of the time limit. You know? Bring it back once you get Super Saiyan 2 and get rid of it again. Once you go Super Saiyan 3, you're fucked. Like, you're going to have that time limit, and you're going to have to get, like, a higher form, like God or Blue or something like that. God shouldn't have a time limit. Oh, it did in the movie, but that was a ritualistic version of it, you know? It's just a base form using God Key, realistically speaking.
Team will receive plenty of rewards for their efforts, allowing you to grow stronger, customize your character, and prepare for even greater challenges ahead. Your connection to Dragon Ball characters unlocks endless possibilities.
Not endless technique capability though.
Any battle,
This time limit.
Countless enemies or a single overwhelming opponent.
This is combat limitation. My hype meter has died a little bit more than last time.
What's new in Dragon Ball Xenoverse?
The graphics look good though. The shading looks weird in certain stages because they seem to be using a universal lighting.
So stay tuned. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. Wishlist now.
They have time to fix it, so I'm not going to focus on that too heavily. When the game's almost here and it still looks the same way, I'm going to have a problem. But I don't like that we have time limits for our transformations. This sucks. This is garbage. This is a garbage change. I know that they want to make a different system. And I guess they want to make it different because we already have a Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball games are trying to do this thing where they're tackling every genre and they're trying to keep those games immortalized for as long as possible. So they don't have to, like, you know, hitting. Marvel's doing the same thing. You know, we have Tokon, a fighting game. We have Rivals. Marvel's going to different studios from Asia to create different games and different genres. All right, we have a bunch of Marvel card games. We have a fighting game. We have beat 'em ups. You know, Marvel's trying to. Dragon Ball's doing the same thing. We have Dragon Ball Fighters. They've been struggling, but I do believe they're trying to keep that alive. That's their fighting game. Sparking Zero is the arena fighter. Xenoverse 2 was fitting that was in that arena fighter category along with the JRPG element, but it wasn't good at the arena fighter category, so having Sparking is going to help with that. Breakers was supposed to be another category, but I think they abandoned that by now. They're not going to focus on the horror. Mechanical wise, it was a horror game, not actual, like, you know, content wise, just the mechanics, the way the game was functioning and built like a horror game. A survival horror game, should I say. So Dragon Ball, they're still experimenting. Kakarot was their JRPG. Xenoverse is an MMORPG. That's what I meant to say before, MMORPG. But it's having mobile game isms now. Some of the features that they removed from Xenoverse 2 that I'm criticizing are available in Sparking Zero, where the transformations don't have time limits, and the game is still key-based, where you power up. So maybe they're just trying to separate themselves from Sparking Zero. Even if that is the case, I do believe that this nerfs the Xenoverse as a fighting system, a game with a fighting system. I understand they want to make it less arena fightery because we already have the Dragon Ball Arena Fighter here, but as a Dragon Ball game, not just playing Xenoverse 2, coming off of Xenoverse 2 and then coming here, people are going to feel limited. You know, they're going to feel limited. This doesn't ruin the game, but it's a change that I don't think people are going to like, in my opinion. But that's just me. Let me know what you guys think about the changes that they made to the fight system in Xenoverse 3 in comparison to 1 and 2. So Xenoverse 1, they went in the opposite direction with Super Saiyan 1, where Super Saiyan 1 was too overpowered. But now they're just going in the complete opposite direction, from even nerfing it from what it was on 2. And I think that's kind of corny, but that's just me. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait to see more. Peace.